Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 2 of the FIFA 19 Potential 5-Star Skillers. In case you missed out the first episode, then be sure to check it out first. There will be a link in the description down below to a playlist and also at the end of this video, so you can check it out if you haven't already. But anyway, we're going to be starting off this video with the first player, which is pretty much going to be a confirmed one. It is a player from Middlesbrough from the Championship, as they got relegated 2 years ago. It is Adama Traore. Those of you are a Middlesbrough fan, congratulations, because you probably will have a 5-star skiller in FIFA 19, as this guy right now actually has 5-star skill moves in FIFA 18. Not an ultimate team, but if you play with him in the arena or just any other game mode, even career mode and stuff, you can actually pull off skill moves with him, which are 5 stars. So very fun player to look forward to, basically. Stats wise, he looks very good. 95 pace, 83 dribbling. The shooting and the passing is the greatest, but physical is up there as well with a 75. And I think this guy could be one of your players that you could have in your starter team. Like in the first episode, I showed you guys some players which are very useful for starter teams, and if you would like to make like a hybrid or something, I think Adama Traore, not too sure what most people actually call him, either Adama or Traore, but yeah, I think he will be a very fun player to use, especially at the beginning of FIFA 19. So hopefully EA won't remove his 5-star skill moves when the game actually gets released. Then we move on to another player which plays in the UK. It is Gabriel Jesus, one you probably seen coming. This guy actually got added, I think, in FIFA 17. And he had 5-star skill moves back then as well. But for whatever reason, decided to take it away for FIFA 18. EA seems to do this every other year, like with Memphis Depay as well, which was in the first episode. They just randomly decide to take skill moves away, even though I think it's kind of stupid. So yeah, I've asked it before many times to people at EA who I actually have contacted why they actually do it, but they can't really give like a good reason for it. So I just really hope that Gabriel Jesus gets his 5-star skill moves back, as he's just a fantastic player in real life and also very skillful. So yeah, if he gets it back, he would be an amazing striker to use in FIFA 19. You can see from his stats as well that he got a slight upgrade. Again, these stats are based on the ones he currently has in FIFA 18. 85 rated with 89 pace, 87 dribbling and 82 shooting is very nice, and 73 passing and 73 physical is not too bad either. Then we move on to another player which plays in the Premier League, which is maybe a bit of a surprise, but you've probably seen him on the thumbnail already. It is going to be Roberto Pereyra. Now, I'm not too familiar with this guy in terms of his playstyle. I know he used to play at Juventus, but I'm not too sure if he played many games there. But currently plays for Watford, as most of you do know. And if you look at his stats, very nice all-round midfielder. And the reason why I decided to give him 5-star skill moves is for the exact same reason a player from the first episode actually had 5-star skill moves. Because Roberto Pereyra actually had 5-star skill moves in the World Cup mode as well. Just like Belushi, I think it was, and it got taken away at the beginning as well. So not too sure what is up with that. Again, maybe a mistake on EA's side to either give him 5-star skill moves or that they actually took it away from him. But I think from, I believe, FIFA 15, this guy had 4-star skill moves. So he's definitely a player who is kind of skillful, I guess, but I'm not too sure if he has the flair and stuff to be a 5-star skiller. He's a bit of a debatable one, but I decided to include him, as he actually had 5-star skill moves in the World Cup mode, which again was really strange, but would be amazing to see him getting 5-star skill moves in FIFA 19. Really curious about it, and if he gets it, he'll probably be like some sort of a cheap Pogba, as Pogba, as you know, has 5-star skill moves as well, most likely anyway. And stats wise, they are kind of comparable, I think. Very well rounded and decent pace, decent defending, and yeah, really looking forward to try him out. Either if he has 4-star skill moves, he will be still a very good player to use, but if he gets 5 stars, he would be an amazing player to use as well for me. Anyway, moving on to the next player, which is going to be a returning one, hopefully anyway. It is going to be Yassine Chikawi. Now, the reason why I included him as well is because there were actually some leaks the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that the Chinese Super League is actually confirmed for FIFA 19. Now, unfortunately, Chikawi doesn't play in the Chinese Super League, but he actually plays in Qatar. And the reason why I decided to include him is because there might be another league which is going to be in FIFA 19. Could be the Qatar League, could be any other league. So yeah, if that league also gets added, then it would be sweet to see the return of this this legend, I guess you could call him. I remember him using, I think back in FIFA 13 and 14 when he was a silver, and in FIFA 15 he was unbelievable. You have to check him out if you don't know what I'm talking about. He had some amazing informs, and he was just an insane player to use, man. He was pretty much in every single compilation you could check out on YouTube. But again, Chikawi will be a very cheap player if he gets added to FIFA 19. Plays in an off league, which is maybe a bit of a downside. He used to play for what's the team again? I think Grasshoppers, or no, Zurich, I think it was in the Swiss league. And he used to have a very good teammate, which was Chermiti, I think, which would be the perfect player to link him up to. So yeah, if he gets added to the game, would be sweet to see. You can actually try Chikawi actually out in the World Cup mode, since as you all know, Tunisia actually was at the World Cup as well. So yeah, if you're a fan of his, you can actually give him a try if you actually manage to get him. But in terms of stats as well, he looks like a decent player. 5 stars skill moves, 5 star weak foot is obviously the reason why he's so good, and quite tall as well. Actually, surprisingly good strength too. Then we move on to the final player, which is going to be a Brazilian, a player I'm not too sure about if he actually gets added to FIFA 19. Although his club is in the game, it is going to be Robinho. You probably know the story about him, that he actually got sued, I think, for 9 years in prison because of sexual assault. But yeah, I think he paid it off or something, if that's even possible, or he has to still go to jail, I'm not too sure. But right now he plays for Sivasspor in the Turkish league, and I think he's been doing quite well there as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure what kind of rating I have to give him. I assume he will be either a low rated gold or a high silver if he actually gets added to the game, but I highly doubt it because of the sexual assault basically. So yeah, if he gets added to the game, this will probably be his card, I think. I hope so anyway, because he'll be a fun player to use, I think. But yeah, let me know your thoughts if he actually should get added to the game. If that's the case, he definitely needs 5-star skill moves. I think a few years ago, when he actually still played in Europe, I think for AC Milan, he was downgraded to 4-star skills. Not too sure why it was, but again, like I've said before, EA seemed to do that kind of stuff just to random players, just like Gabriel Jesus. So yeah, if Robinho gets added, I hope anyway he'll get 5-star skill moves, as Brazilians are, for me anyway, the most fun players to always play with. And since Robinho is obviously Brazilian, he would fit into squads nicely. But yeah, let me know your thoughts if he actually should get added, or what you think about it anyway. The whole thing. It is kind of tragic to see a footballer with such big talent going downhill so fast, sort of like with Adriano. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to be ending off this episode. And the third episode will probably be themed around the Chinese Super League. As I've said before, that league will be most likely in FIFA 19. It got leaked. You'll probably find some pictures of it on either Instagram or on Twitter. So yeah, if you haven't heard about it yet, you can look it up on there. But yeah, that's something you guys can expect for the next episode. Really hope you enjoyed this episode anyway. If you of course did, then a like would be appreciated. Make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't already. And also make sure to turn notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. Anyway, that's where we're going to be ending off this video. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.